good, right?
That's fun.
Not too bad for 62. Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story. I'm in the suburbs of Medford, Oregon, and today I've got John Castle with me, and he's got a great Chevrolet for you. John, what year, make, and model is your car?
I've got a 1962 Chevy Corvette.
And there's some different engine options on the 327. What's the horsepower ratings based on what they have?
Well, you've got the 250, the 300 horse, the 340 horse, which is what I have, and then there's the 360 Fuelie.
So we've got the highest horsepower other than the Fuelie.
Correct.
So come around right alongside me and we'll take a look at your featured car. So first of all, this one has an interesting color to it. This is a factory color. What do they call this color?
Silver, but it's sateen silver.
Sateen silver. This is a factory color. I don't know if I've ever seen a Corvette. This almost looks like a newer color than a car that was back in 62, which when you think about how many years old this car is, that's a while back. Is that an option, by the way, that front bumper?
Or no, it comes with it. Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah. Come
on back with me. Now, you restored this car.
Correct.
So you've got some skills. Congratulations, because this car looks like it just came out of...
I don't know about that, just in my garage. But.
Well, this looks like it came out of the showroom, and the viewers can tell me if I'm right or not. But that is amazing. Now, with the coves, how did that work? Did 62 not have color coves, or how was that?
Right, so 61 was the last year of the coves, and they had a metal piece that went along there, or stainless, and then you could do different colors or the same color if you wanted to.
So 62, no chrome, and then this vented piece
was different also.
Right.
They had spears on that.
Right, so that's how you knew if it was a 62 or a 61.
Right.
And I like the spinners. You could see like my finger through there, so they're actually, well, maybe I could do that. That'll show you how the spinners work.
These were also chrome rather than the paint
chrome
color.
bezels,
yeah.
But they still kept the chrome strip right up the side. They still kept the vent. And the interesting thing with the car too, and we'll turn it around to show the back, but right now while the sun's hitting it, let me take one more step back. That is a really good body design. How long have you had it?
2007 I bought it.
2007, so that's quite some time. Let's pop the hood, shall we?
Sure.
With, let me have you jump through there. And your dad got you into cars.
He did.
Your dad had a Corvette, correct?
He had a 59 white with red interior, silver coves, beautiful car.
There's your 340. Is there anything on the engine? This is to shield the radio from the interference off the... was there any difficult parts when you were trying to put this car together?
Well, there was a lot of them. This is the typical GTO looking cover, but it's not. It's stainless steel. GTO was chrome. A lot of people use the chrome.
Okay.
But I tried everything to get everything exact. Replace what I could NOS. Even your water container there.
Let me come down there and take a look. How long was the restoration?
4 years.
Wow. Well, this is truly a labor of love. It's got to be so. It's got to be so gratifying when this thing came together.
Oh, I love it. I love the comments on people that say I had one of those, and we talk at the shows.
Yeah.
It's just it's a great camaraderie.
Yeah, good friend maker. Let's fire it up, shall we?
Okay.
And yours is a 4-speed too. Show how that throttle body works. Alright, so let me listen to this idle. John, can you step on the brakes for a second? on, give me a rev. We're both smiling like kids on that one. All right, we'll shut that down. So I told you that we turned it around, and the thing I like about the 62 is the next generation of Corvette, the C2, has the same back end of this one. Of course, we don't have a trunk, so let's take a look at the trunk. Really like that emblem there. I think that's a great emblem. The sun's hitting it, so you can see that it's like this little glass piece with a little bowl under it. Let's open it up, shall we? We've got a little tribute here. I like the special thanks to Gary Castle, the dad, for the late nights in the call. What a great bonding moment with your car, talking about the horsepower. Where did you find this at?
Actually, I looked and looked and looked all over, and I found it about 20 miles from here.
Is that right?
Yeah, a lady, husband had passed away, and she had a 72, a yellow 72 that she some reason wanted, and this was sitting in the driveway. So.
Yeah, but I know it didn't look like this originally. No. Yeah, all right, so we'll close that. And the, may I open the car?
Sure, you bet.
Thanks, and then the gas goes this way. Yeah. As we open it, I just want to show you that interior. Now also, John, tell me about the tack here, because that's something specific to the car.
One of the ways you can tell the higher horsepower at the time motors is the tack was a high horsepower tack, so it redlines at about 6,500 rather than 5,500 or so. And so that's one thing. It's got the original Wonder Bar radio there, which was a big deal at the time.
Got the right amount of pedals. Your Wonder Bar. Your Corvette nicely etched out there with the grab bar. And then your, let's call that your glove box there. You can put things in here, have your grab bar here, the Corvette there, your Roadster mirror there, the clock down here. Now it's interesting, the Wonder Bar is obviously sideways, and some of the other ones it would be
right on the 63s.
Yeah,
up and down.
Up and down. There's your T handle for your 4-speed to put it in reverse. And your 4-speed, your ashtray, and your Corvette mats. What's oh, this is for your hood vent?
Yeah,
got it.
That's your air conditioning.
Right, got it. All the, look at all the, how the red on the fuel, the temp, the battery, the oil, all looks really, really good. I'm gonna do one other thing for you guys. We've got your, this is how you open it up, your crank window. Let's open the hood one more time this way, only because now the sun is really kind of hitting it with the engine going that way, or I should say the hood going that way. There we go. Oh yeah, that's very nice like that. So although we've already heard it start, you can take a better look at it that way. Even the birds in the background are singing now. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Well, that's great. Well, John, the only thing we got to do left is I think we got to take this thing for a ride.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right.
So John and I are here in the 62 Corvette Roadster, and this is a pretty good day.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
I mean, let's just show people where we're at. Notice the big windshield, the beautiful mountains in the background. How long you been in Oregon?
Since 92, 93, and love taking those back roads to the coast and up in the mountains and to the lakes. But, so I drive it. I drive it quite a bit.
Now, most people would put this on a trophy shelf. You just understand that it's a car and that's what it's meant for.
Well, that's the fun of it. Yeah.
I agree. I am not a big fan of trophy cars that trailer queen all the time and never see actual roads. And this is a great road. Talk about a great road for a Roadster. We'll let you just enjoy that with us.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. it's got a soft top in case you get in the rain or whatever.
Yeah. I had a young person recently say, Lou, I like all the new cars, but I just don't seem to find them as much fun. I know they're technically maybe not as advanced, but I don't find them to be as much fun. And I've learned that from the channel.
Yeah.
And if we can just touch a few more of those guys about what fun this kind of stuff is. Yeah, granted, it doesn't turn on a dime, and your Honda Civic probably stops faster, but but that's not the point. The point,
you're riding on an old truck chassis, basically. I mean, at the time it was great, but a lot of horsepower for its day. That was nice.
Tell the story about the brakes on this thing.
Well, my dad, when I bought this, first thing he said is, get rid of that single master cylinder. He had an incident in one of his cars way back when where brakes went out. He was in Southern Cal, some of those big windy streets, and yeah, it didn't go well. So that's one thing I did change. I put, I've got the original at home, but I put the dual master cylinder in there, and I went ahead and put discs on the front. So I drive it, and it works great that way.
Yeah. It's just too good of a picture for people not to see where we're going. This never gets old right here.
No.
What's your wife think of this car?
Oh, she loves it. She's not big on the car shows, but the drive, so we go all over with it, and she absolutely loves it. She's the one who got me into the car club in the first place. So.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Sandra.
Shout out to Sandra. Nice job, Sandra. Getting him into the car club.
Yeah.
Sandra, I want to know what you think of this video. That's really the litmus test as far as I'm concerned. I know I had John already hooked. This is good stuff, but take a look where we're driving. That's not too shabby. Mountains. It's begging us to go faster. It really kind of is. It's like, come on, finally, we're getting there. Yeah, now this is great. Well, what a fun time. What a great car. So much fun. An instant friend maker for sure. John, what a treat. Well, I'm going to listen to that. Go ahead.
What's that?
I said I was going to listen to that. You're exhausted. We're going to do more of that. Well, what a treat. Thanks so much for being on My Car Story.
Oh, thank you.
My pleasure.